Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location, a really sweet spot because it's in the mountains. And I mean, look what sweet mountains these are. It's cool, sort of grassy, rocky hills leading up to snowy, rocky hills. The snow looks so nice and pristine, and the grass looks so, well, I mean, it's not very green, but it's still like, it's legit grass. It looks very, very cool. I really like this place a whole lot. So, where in the world are we? Well, it's pretty hard to tell, but what we can tell is there's this kind of stuff going on. So I'm going to say that this could be a lot of places. I don't think we're in the Himalayas. I think we are in the Andes, which would mean we're somewhere like Chile, Peru. I think yesterday, oh my god, what the fuck is going on outside? People are like taking their loud-ass motorcycles out for a drive, aren't they? Jesus, my god. What the hell's going on? Anyways, like I was saying, I think we are in the Andes. Which I think is these mountains over here. Now, I think I guessed yesterday's challenge. I guessed we were up here, and we sure as hell weren't. So I'm gonna guess now that that's the case. That we're gonna go a little bit more south in Chile. We're gonna go like down over here. I think that's where we are. So south of Santiago. So make the guess and the answer, please, please, please. Oh, I should have guessed up north. God damn it. It's close to the first time. Shouldn't have second guessed myself. Well, there you go. We were actually not in Chile. We were in Peru, which maybe I should have guessed. But there you go. Regional conservation area and Salcante Trek, Peru. Wow. Man, what a beautiful area that is. So Peru is the country, not Chile. Hopefully some of you guys got that right. All right, here we are in today's daily challenge location. We find ourselves surrounded by big rocks, big trees, but that's not really the exciting part. Although I always love some big rocks around a body of water. It makes me think maybe one can jump. In fact, it looks like we've got somebody over here swimming. Don't blame this character at all. Seems like it'd be a fun time. You got the old boogie board, or that looks like what do you call that? I don't know, some sort of board. Looks like it's got like a stick in the middle. You can place like a sail on it. It's got a tire. Well, not really a tire. One of these like inflatable loop things. You can jump in, have a good time in this big old body of water. We got some sort of house over here, or some sort of building, and then some nice shade. It's a really cool place. And today's daily challenge, which means that it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you think we are. Put it down in the comment section below and tell me, and if you are the person that guesses closest, I'll announce you as the winner in tomorrow's video's comment section. Now, you don't win a prize, but you do win glory. So if you are down with that, and you got an idea where this place could be, or you just want to make a fun guess, totally tell me, where in the world do you think we are right now? All right, and here we are in the main section of today's video. And today, it's Viewer Challenge 1 brought to us by Neo Sylvanus. This is the continuation of the same theme as our last Neo Sylvanus challenge, and that is big cities. The last one was big cities that we have, that we often are near but never in. I don't know if this is the continuation of that exact challenge. This one is in a separate email that was sent at the exact same time. Well, actually, not email. It was separate YouTube inbox mail sent at the same time, and it just says big cities continuation. So maybe it's just big cities, maybe it's big cities we're often near, but regardless, they're excited to do this challenge. Now, if you want to send in a challenge, you can go to geosetter.com, geosettr.com, create your own custom challenge, and send it in using the YouTube inbox system. That means you go to my channel, you click on About, and then Send Message, and you can send me a nice message with a big old link in it. Place me 5 places in the world, wherever you want. Today we're going to be checking out some big cities, so I'm going to try and guess the exact region. Hopefully I don't fail like I did last time and forget that Edmonton is the capital of Alberta, not Calgary. So I think that was this challenge. Well, regardless, challenge has been accepted. Where are we? Okay. Well, immediately looking at this place, I immediately feel like we are in... Well, this is really tricky. I don't really know where to guess. For whatever reason, Warsaw came to mind, just because we're pretty often in Poland, but never in. I don't think we've ever been to Warsaw, so that's the first thing that just comes to mind. But I think things might change depending on what we see. This building over here, it's a little bit confusing. I don't really know what that is, but maybe that's something. What have we got here? F-frames. Well, that doesn't really help now, does it? Urlaub. No, not really. Well, let's go visit this big city. Again, I need to find out which big city this is, and that definitely could be easier said than done. We're in Europe. I really feel like we are. Okay, so we've got a flag of Belgium and of France. Do I think we're... No. Okay. Alright. You know, we could actually be in... Well, we could be in Berlin. That's one thing. We could be in Berlin. It's very hard sight. It feels like it could be German, but Poland could be it. I need to find a little bit more evidence. Now, it's probably fairly obvious to a lot of people what country we're in, but I need I need a lot of evidence for me, especially, you know, I can't always tell German apart from, I guess, Polish. But maybe if I saw a couple of things that could help me. Okay, this feels German. That feels about right. Berlin sounds about right. We did see Berlin written on something. At least it looked like Berlin, and now we see Berlin City Tour. All right, berlincitytour.de. Okay, great. I have a feeling that I actually have heard of that, but I'm not too sure what this word is here, but I'm fairly certain I've heard of it. Hamburg is down that way. That's fine. Okay, we're in Berlin, and we were relatively near some good stuff. So let's go zoom into Berlin because we already know we're there. Okay, Berlin, and then we get the 2 and the 5 are there. So 2 is there. Now I don't think we're gonna be over there. Now we've been to Berlin before. I think we've been to a big roundabout. Maybe we've been to this roundabout here. Is one of them we've perhaps been to, I think. We got the 2. 2 keeps going. It just keeps going on forever, doesn't it? Sure does. 2. Okay, so that does some weird things over there. Now, yeah, Alexanderplatz. That's good. That's just down this way. Okay, so the 2 looks like the 2 is right here. It looks like this road right here is the 2. And which means, did we cross some water earlier? I think we did. Which means I think we might have been on this bridge right here, and then we went down here and like that, and now we're right there. Does that make sense to you guys? It makes sense to me that that's where we are, because if we then go down this way over here, we will cross water at some point, I believe. Or maybe we already have. Maybe we're here. Maybe that was this and we were actually like there. We weren't there. It's a bit hard to tell. But now I think we've already taken this corner right here. So perhaps I've made a mistake, but it feels like... I don't know. Okay. Oh, here's water. Okay, so there's water. There's that water right there. Then we saw this, which is this thing right here. And then we saw this. So I think we were there, and then we went down the street like this. Fairly certain that's exactly or very close to where we were, unless we were right here, which is fine. Or maybe we were actually right there, which is also fine. We went down this way like that. But yeah, Berlin. Well, that's really, really cool. Okay. Oh, no, it's a German flag. Yeah, when I said it was a Belgium flag, I'm just an idiot. It was a German flag, obviously, because I keep forgetting. I mean, it's my bad. The German flag is this one, obviously. Now looking at it in a better context, Yeah, obviously the German flag. The Belgian flag is the one that goes in the same sort of type of design as the flag of France that we were seeing. So there you go. I keep forgetting every time. It's too tricky. Same colors, different. Different order probably as well, but I mean different configuration as well. So okay, let's make the guess, and the answer was: were we on that bridge? Oh, we were on this one. Okay, so I made the guess that we were on this one. We were actually on this one. So I was really close. Essentially the right place, just a different bridge. My bad. Well, I should probably try and guess where this is right off the bat. And this is going to be... okay, well, it's an Arabic country. That's good. Are we going to be in Tehran? Are we going to be in Tehran? Oh, well, okay. This is a little bit harder. I think this is just big cities because I can't move from here. So, places that we often are. We're often in Iran, so Tehran seems to make sense to me. Another place that we are often in. We're not too often in Egypt. Although we could be in Egypt now. We could be in Cairo. This could be Cairo. I think this is the Nile. It's a big enough river for it to be that. Let's go check out Tehran. Is there a big river that runs through it? No? Okay, so we're not in Tehran. That takes that off the bat. Which one are we in quite a bit? We're in Pakistan often enough, so Islamabad is a possibility. Except, nope, that's not it. This big river that runs through it does feel like it very well could be the Nile. So, saying Cairo doesn't seem like a bad guess to me. It looks appropriate. Now, which way are we facing? We're facing... north is a little bit that way, which means we are probably we're probably like here. We're probably like on this bridge right there. There's one just south of us. We would be on this bridge right here. And then north would be... well, it wouldn't exactly be there. But see, this road, it kind of runs sort of north. Maybe the compass is just a bit wacky. Because, yeah, maybe the compass is just wacky. We could also just be like here on this bridge. And then, well, north certainly wouldn't be that way. So that's just wrong. So, okay, I'll keep that in mind. If we are in Cairo, that's where we are. But where else could we be? We could be in Saudi Arabia. That's right. We could be in something like a Riyadh, Medina, or Jeddah. Let's go check out Jeddah. Doesn't look right. Let's go... no, doesn't look right. Let's go check out a Riyadh, which I think is the capital. Nope, doesn't look right at all. And let's go check out a Medina. Nope, doesn't feel right. We're not gonna be... I really think Cairo is right on this one. I think I hit the needle right on the head. We could be in something like... no, I don't think we're there. No, I don't think we are. Egypt? Could we be in Iraq? I mean, I don't think we are in Iraq very often. So, there you go. Although I do think we do have some of those numbers that I've talked about, which I don't know how many countries use them, but I'm fairly certain, like over here we've got some like 5s and some 3s and stuff like that, and I don't know, maybe I'm completely wrong. But let's go with Cairo. Boom, we were in Cairo, and oh, I got the wrong bridge. Okay, so it was this bridge over here. Nah. What? Really? That seems a bit weirder. Wrong bridge, but not super far off. 6311. I don't really know about this bridge. It doesn't really seem right. The water was opening, but then it means that when I was looking north, I was looking down there, which just seemed like maybe the compass was just way off. 6311. All right, very cool. Right off the bat, I'm going to make a guess. And my guess is that we are in Santiago. Well, I probably should have said that before we saw the flag, right? Um, which I really think that that's right, so I'll just mark it. But is that a Chilean flag? Looks like it to me. But believe me, that was going to be my guess regardless. So let's go find out. Yo soy el king. El resto son puros polos. Well, that feels like the Chicken King. Oh well, I mean, I really okay. That seems about right. For some reason, this Chicken King type thing reminds me of something that I've heard of existing in real life in Chile as well. I had a friend in high school who went to Chile, and I remember dude coming back and talking a lot about some sort of Chicken King. That'd be crazy. I mean, if okay, thinking about it now, it's got to be the Chilean flag. It can't be anything else, right? I mean, I just saw a flag. I can't just ignore it. So I'm fairly certain that must mean we're in Santiago. Now, where in Santiago would we be? Well, we've got a big highway here, so let's imagine that that's this highway number 5, running through the main section of town, of the city, should I say. And, well, I feel like we're probably sort of near here. You see that there's like exits and stuff. We're probably very close to around here. Probably like right around here, and like this. Penitenceria. Sierra. Is that a jail? Are we near a jail? I don't know. Did I see something about a jail, or did I just make that up? Well, let's go look more this way and see what we can see. I don't think we did see anything about a jail. Got some nice buildings and stuff like that. Yeah, Santiago, so we know where we are. Now let's just try and figure out where exactly. Okay, there was a tunnel. Is this a tunnel? Doesn't look like a tunnel to me. Do we see a tunnel anywhere? Oh, God. Okay, no, it's just like a mess of streets. What about this? That feels like a tunnel right there. All right, so I'm going to say that this was the tunnel that we just saw right there. And it came up like around over here. So, yeah, so this right here is that tunnel right there. So we see the tunnel's there, and we were somewhere like right there. Like right around, like somewhere like right there. Say that. That sounds right to me. Or right here? No, right here. Yeah, I think that could be right. Could be right. All right, I think I'm going to go with it. Sure, let's make the guess. And the answer was a little bit off. We were okay, I don't know about the tunnel. We're closer to where I was originally going to place us. Like we were really close to where I was going to place us. I don't really see the tunnel anywhere. Maybe it just goes here. All right, so we were extremely close to where I was going to place us. I moved us because I, wanted to see a tunnel, but we weren't. We were on the 5. All right, 63-19. Okay, very cool. Well, we've got to be in Mexico City at this point. This one shouldn't be too hard because we're in a big city. We could be in Guadalajara, so let's not get carried away. Guadalajara or Mexico City? I feel like, having seen Mexico City from the air before and never having seen Guadalajara, I'm going to say this looks like Mexico City. Yeah, as you can tell, a very little experience. But I feel like that's a possibility. Okay, so what does this say? Mexico, that could mean the country, but that could mean the city, right? So I'm going to say things are leaning towards me. We haven't seen anything that says Guadalajara. If we do, then we know where we are, but we don't know yet. You can get some big, big, it's an orange drink. What's that Mexican soda that's really good? I forget what it is. I used to, there's this place. I definitely think we are in Mexico City now. There's this Mexican soda that's really, really good tasting. And they have it in, I think, like nectarine's a really good flavor. I totally forget what it is. Do any of you guys know what I'm trying to talk about? I mean, it's like impossible to get proper Mexican food in Canada. It's very, very difficult to get proper Mexican food, or to get Tex-Mex. Tex-Mex is even harder to find in Canada. And actually, barbecue is probably the hardest thing to find. Good barbecue. You can get good barbecue here in Ottawa once a year because there is a sort of barbecue. Well, it's more like a chicken and rib fest that happens every July, and you can actually get pretty solid barbecue there. But it is very, very hard to come by. So, you know, you can get it once a year. If you go to any sort of barbecue restaurant here, they really suck. Like, they're really not good. It's not inedible, of course. It's still edible, but it's really, really bad. But yeah, no, getting proper Mexican food I think is nearly impossible. But you know, there is this place that does sell some pretty all right burritos. I mean, if Chipotle is the standard for what a good burrito is, and I believe that it's definitely not, then these are absolutely fine, and if not better. So they're good. But I don't think Chipotle is the standard for a good burrito. You know, really, some people really swear by it, which is frankly bizarre to me. I've only been to like one or two Chipotles ever, but wasn't super pleased. There isn't any Chipotles near where I live, but there is one. There is one in Toronto that I've seen. So yeah. Anyways, they sell some Mexican soda at this burrito place that I was talking about, and also they sell Mexican Coke, like Coca-Cola. I should be more specific. The one that's made with real sugar. And it doesn't really taste that different, but it is good. I remember a few times I've been to Mexico, people always talk about, oh, the Coca-Cola in Mexico tastes so much better because it's made with real sugar. And I guess I would agree. If it doesn't taste better, at least the placebo effect makes you think it tastes better. But what I remember genuinely tasting much better was the 7-Up. I remember there being some banging 7-Up in Mexico, and thinking like, wow, this is really, really good compared to the shitty 7-Up used to having here. So I remember being pretty impressed with that. But anyways, I'm talking about this orange soda. It comes in a bunch of other flavors too, but I really prefer I think it's nectarine, actually. I don't know what it's called. If any of you guys, I think it starts with an S. But if any of you guys know what I'm talking about, do tell me, because... And also tell me if it's any good. Because from what I remember thinking, damn, this is really good. Last time I had it was probably like, 6 months ago. It wasn't that long ago. I mean, I can pretty much just walk to the place and go buy it now if I really wanted to, but I'm not going to. So there you go. Because the only time I really drink soda is when I buy a big old bottle of Coke and then use it for the next month and a half or 2 months to fill it with water and then freeze it, and then fill it with water again and freeze it and fill it with water and freeze it. Use it as a water bottle. And, people always say on the internet that that's a terrible thing to do, and you're going to be putting all sorts of terrible chemicals in your body by doing that, and then plastic will dissolve and kill you and give you cancer. I am fairly certain that's actually not true. And if it is, then, well, shit. That sucks. So, Mexico City it is. I have no idea where in Mexico City we are. But let's go. I mean, we're probably in the middle, in this section right over here. If I had to guess, we're going to be in, like, on this street right over here. Right there. So make the guess, and the answer was not quite, actually. We're over on this street here. Well, at least I got the right area. We were within the little circle. That's essentially what I was going for. 6294. Oh, wow, there's another place. I totally didn't realize that. Okay. Well, seeing this, that's a really spooky building. I'm going to say that we are in San Francisco? I don't know. Let's go. Let's move on. What do we see here? Oh. Well, I don't really recognize what that is. The Kansas City Club. Oh, okay. Are we in Kansas City? Oh, that's cool. Are we on the Kansas side, or are we on the Missouri side? I don't know. It's a hard one to tell. But I guess we're in Kansas City. Seems to make sense. Discover, visit KC. Yeah, all right. Men's locker room. Yeah, okay. Bank of America. Let's go Baltimore Avenue. Okay, that's probably a key thing to remember. Baltimore Avenue. And are we going to find... And then we got the highway, which is the 70. Okay, so let's zoom into Kansas City. And let's go find... Okay, so 70 is this main road that runs right on through. Okay, so I think we're in the Missouri side. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. Oh, wow. I wouldn't have guessed that the state line would have went like this. That's really weird. Wow. How weird is that, isn't it? Doesn't follow the river? Doesn't go... Well, it follows the river here. I guess the river kind of goes like that. Okay, I see. I see why it doesn't. That makes sort of sense. But neat. Kansas City, the Kansas side is the side that has the Google Fiber, right? Well, we're not on that side. So where's Baltimore Avenue? We got Gerald, Oak Street, Walmart Street. Well, Walnut, sorry, Baltimore. Good. Baltimore, and then the 70, which is right there. So that's going to be it. So there's... No, sorry. Where the hell's Baltimore? No, Oak. Okay, Baltimore was like Gerald. God damn it. Was Miami? Walnut. Was this one Baltimore? Oh, Lord. There, okay. This one's Baltimore. All right. So we got Baltimore and then other Baltimore. Now, the real question is, which way are we facing? We're facing south. So we were up here. So we were like right here, like Hotel Phillips or something. That's where we were. All right, so let's go. So there you go. There's the 670. And there you go. We got a movie theater. Alamo. Oh, it's an Alamo Draft House. That's interesting. It's an AMC in this one. But there you go. All right. So what do we got? We got some Sprint Center. Oh, that's what that is. Looking on the map, I'm fairly certain we got pretty much where we are. Sprint Center, college basketball experience. Wow. Okay. That's pretty cool. What college basketball? It's not like popular here, but there are teams. There's like the Carleton Ravens and the Ottawa GGs. So there you go. Those are the two college basketball teams, because it's the two colleges that are in town. So there's that. Have I ever seen them play? No. Have I ever had an opportunity? Yeah, I think so. Have I ever known anyone who's ever been? No. I don't know. Do people? I don't actually know if people actually go watch them. I think some people do. They're not like unpopular. I've stumbled upon clips of them playing on YouTube before. I've seen. I don't know. They're not like. It's not like it hasn't ever happened. I've seen them. Yeah, I think I was on Reddit one time and on the videos page, and I think there was some sort of thing that happened, and I was like, oh yeah, look, those are the Ottawa teams. That's neat. We don't have we don't have an NBA team. That'd be Toronto. But there you go. A fairly decent amount of people are into basketball, actually. It's not something that I'm into, but I do know quite a bit of people who really are into basketball. So there you go. I'm not really into basketball. Again, I'm barely into sports. I'm only into sports when something interesting is happening. So the hockey season has started, apparently. I don't know. I think Ottawa was doing pretty good preseason, but I have no idea if they won any of their games in the current season that's actually been happening. I hear a little bit about them, but there you go. I'll hear enough about hockey. I'll barely watch any games, but I'll watch some postseason games if some games when time matters. If Ottawa actually makes it there, and if they don't, then well, I won't watch any of it. So I think we figured out where we were. Did I not place a marker? I did. Let's make the guess, and the answer was pretty much exactly there. More specific, we were even further up. Well, I wouldn't have guessed that. 64-52. All right. Well, there you go. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. We got all of the cities correct. Number A was Berlin. Very, very cool. Number B was Cairo. So there you go. Sweet, sweet stuff right there. Number C, it's not a number, I'm aware, is Santiago, Chile. Number D, best number, is Mexico City. Well, second best. 69 is the best number. Kansas City is the other one. So very, very awesome. 31, 8, 31. My God, it's like an anagram. It's not. It's not how anagrams work. Also, they're letters, and those are numbers. But apparently, I don't know the difference. So that's okay. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one. Bye.